Hello everyone and welcome to at-home crunch workouts. For those of you who have not been to my class in the gym or are just tuning in for Crunch Live workouts for the first time, my name is Victoria. I'm one of the group fitness instructors at Crunch Palatine in our lovely location there. As you all know, the gyms are closed due to the coronavirus currently, and everyone wants to know, how do I get my workouts in? Well, there's actually a lot that you can do at home with very little equipment. So for this workout, you don't actually need any equipment. You just need a soft surface on the floor. If you don't have a yoga mat, you can use, I'm on top of my rug, you can use that. Additional equipment, if you want to make things a little bit tougher, you can add resistance bands into a lot of the things that we're doing, and I will add these in so you can see when to put these on if you want to use them. Second, you can grab some dumbbells if you have them at home, whatever sets that you have available. If not, you have an option to get really creative and use just something around your house that you can grip and hold on to easily that weighs 5 to 15 pounds in each hand, or you can just do this entire workout body weight. It'll be plenty tough without any equipment added in. Other thing you need to know is this video will not have any music to it. I will be listening to music so that everything will be kept on beat, but I will just be giving vocal instructions and cues of what we're doing through the workout. Purpose of that is so you can listen to whatever music you want to through the workout and just follow along with me and follow along to my voice. So you can put your own music on your laptop and then have this video playing on your phone or vice versa, or have one on the TV, and that way you can pick your own soundtrack, whatever motivates you the best. And I think that's it. So we're going to get started with our warm-up, about 3 to 5 minutes, and then we will jump in to some belly, butt, thigh action. All right, we're going to start with a 3 to 5 minute warm-up. Starting with hands into center, breathe up. And slice to each side. Take arms overhead. 4, 3, 2, switch. 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 Speed that up, going 2, switch, 2, switch. Take that into a march. Isolate to just your knees. Pop, pop. And switch that to high knees, nice and light. Out into a wide stance, squat, lift up. Turn that into a shuffle. Not a sprint, more like a jog, just to get your heart rate up. Feet back into center, lunge back. Back out into wide stance, side 4, 3, 2, switch. Lawnmower down on the right, 8, 7, 7. Back up into your shuffle. Jumping jack up top. Little front push kick. Last warm up right here. And go ahead, jump it out. All right. We're going to start with squats. You can do this with or without dumbbells. You can do the whole thing body weight. Or you can pop on your resistance bands. You're going to want these right above your knees, not way up here. You want them right above your kneecaps. I'm going to turn towards the side so you can see the form of what I'm doing, especially if you're newer to squats. Feet at a comfortable distance outside your knees. Dumbbells straight down, holding abs in. And squat. If your resistant bands get in the way, just hold this up to your chest instead. Hold it down, hold still. Pulse. Rest, if you've got dumbbells, set them down. We're going to come back to that for set 2 in just a minute. For now, back down into your squat. Pop together, hold out. Back to the whole thing a second time. Get yourself ready. Back down into squat. Four, 3, hold it down. Whew. All right, quads should have a substantial burn. And pulse. 3, 2, rest. We're going to come back down into your squat position. Popping feet together, then back out. Get nice and low. 4, 3, 2, 1. 2, rest. Remember to take water breaks whenever you feel like you need one. All right, we're gonna come back to that in a minute to do set 3. In the meantime, we're gonna add in deadlifts. Starting on a deadlift, you got your feet about hips distance apart. When you deadlift, pull your shoulders back, squeeze your abs in, squeeze your glutes nice and tight. Keeping your shoulder blades together. You sink your dumbbells down towards the floor, using your glutes and hamstrings. Press back up tall. Now for a tougher option for this, you can do it one-legged. If you're doing one side, switch sides. Hold it down. Change that to a chair sit. Pulse. To our squat set for round 3, then go back to deadlifts. Grab your dumbbells if you're using them, if not, just do it body weight. 3, 2, 1, squat. Seven, 6, 5, 4, hold it down. And pulse it. 3, 2, rest. Real quick rest, then we're gonna go back to our squat jumps. 3, 2, 1. Eight, 7, 6. Whew, your outer thigh should be on fire. Rest. Whew. We're gonna take these off for second round of deadlifts. Open up my door here. All right, back to deadlifts. Either both legs or one at a time, it's up to you. If you're doing one-legged, this is your option too. You do not need to lift your foot off the floor. you're doing one side at a time, switch. If you're doing both legs, just keep going. Last one. Rest. And we're gonna finish out chair sit part 2. Feet shoulders distance apart, going down into a squat position. And pulse. Four, 3, 2, rest. All right, we're gonna switch to something different. We're gonna go to lunges. From the side for a lunge. You wanna start with your feet, shoulders distance apart. That means if you make a straight line from your shoulders, it goes straight down. That's where it's gonna hit outside of your feet. From that position, holding your back up straight, squeezing your abs in. You take a big step back, sink down towards 90-degree angles. A lunge should not look like this. This is gonna strain your knee. This needs to be bent. So if you isolate a lunge, you can stay in that position, coming up and down. This is where your form should be heading towards. And alternate legs. Go ahead, keep that going. If you want to add in dumbbells, you can. All right, we're about to add in some endurance. On this next one, hold it back, pulse. 2, 1, switch. 3, 2, 1, walk it out. All right, we're gonna come back to that. We're gonna add in a little endurance set here. If you wanna use your resistance bands, you can pop them back on. We're gonna go full on jump squat. Going from your same squat position, sink low, pop up in the air. Option 2 to modify, lift up to the balls of your feet. In 3, 2, if you haven't already, 1, start. you pop those off. Whew, I'm tripping. Catch your breath. 4, 3, 2, get ready, and alternate. And this one, hold it back, pulse. Three, 2, 1, switch. Three, 2, 1, rest. All right, set those down. We have 2 things left, and then we're going to be all done. We're going to add in a power set of jump switch lunges. You start in a lunge, switch, then switch for option 2 if you do not want to do the jump. Hold back one leg, hold it in that lunge, then I'll tell you at the halfway point, you can switch, then hold it for the same amount of time on the other side. I'll tell you when to switch it. In 3, 2, 1, go. If you want to add a layer of intensity to this, you can add in a pulse. If you're holding one side, switch to the other. All done. Grab your dumbbells, or you can do this body weight still. 4, 3, 2, and squat. And hold it down. You can drop your dumbbells to modify if you need to, or drop down to 1. We're gonna hold here, and this is gonna be our last push. Keep holding. Keep holding. 4, 3, 2, and stand up. Whew. And high five through the camera. Catch your breath, and just a second, we're going to switch over to the cool down. Big breath up to center. And exhale. Hold it over to one side. Breathe up to center. Exhale, switch sides. Up to center. Widen up your foot stance. Breathe up and down on one side. Exhale, swing over to the other side. Exhale, swing back to center. Open up your foot stance and hold. Walk your feet together. Hold it in your forward bend. Each exhale, try and get a little bit lower. Exhale, breathe up. Exhale out. Down into a side lunge. Inhale, exhale, switch. Inhale back to center. Walk your feet back in. Breathe up. Arms out side to side. All right, you need to stand. Take one foot into your hand. Have your knee aiming straight down, stretching out your quad from all those squats. Remember, you always want big, even breaths anytime you're doing stretches in a cool down. Switch legs. Last stretch here. You're going to come down to the floor. One foot out in front into a lunge. Breathe in. Exhale, press down into your lunge. Inhale up to top. Gently unfold from that, switch. Now, I know I just said that was last stretch. We're going to do two others. There are a couple muscles that we worked pretty hard that we should include in our cool down. Inhale back. You're going to push yourself all the way onto the floor. Hands beneath your shoulders. Breathe in. Exhale, press into a cobra. Inhale. Exhale, sit back real quick. And bring it up. Last stretch here. You're going to set one leg in front of you. And push down just as far as is comfortable for you. You don't have to press your torso all the way to the floor. You're just bringing your leg up as far as you can to stretch out your outer thigh on the leg that's pushed forward. Exhale, unfold. Other side. If you want, you can go lower into this. Only go to what your own flexibility allows. And bring it back. Gently unfold from that. Feet together. Roll onto your heels, breathe in. Exhale, press up. Inhale. Breathe out again. And inhale up. All the way to top. And exhale down. And give yourself a nice big self five. And a big high five through the camera. Thank you for tuning into, not live, but recorded crunch classes. Those of you who normally come to my classes, I'm really glad that you tuned in. I'll try to do this more times this week. That is the plan, doing other formats too, not just belly butt thigh boot camp. Hoping to add in a couple other in there, 360, 3X, and absolution, and cardio sculpt, getting some of that action in there. So drink some protein and stay sane during your quarantine in your homes.